Hello. Hello, Aliana. Can you please on your camera?
Hi. I'm trying.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
But
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to the Global Virtual Summit 2025, Aliana.
This is my first virtual. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is my first
Aliana.
virtual.
Yeah. Aliana, before going to the session, I would like to introduce you to our audience.
But I am presenting at 8:40, not now. I'm just joining the sessions, right?
Yeah.
I need to check where my room is to present in about 1 hour. I think it's called schedule, and then you can see the room.
Yeah.
So thank you for everyone who's joining online, and looking forward to present my ideas, my story, and feel free to ask any questions you have. We'll be able to address them.
Yeah, Aliana, before going to your session, I would like to introduce you to our audience. Yeah. Aliona is a dynamic mindset coach dedicated to helping individuals overcoming mental barriers and reach their full potential. With over 2 years of experience in mindset and personal development coaching, and more than a decade in leadership, she has empowered numerous clients to reframe limiting beliefs and building lasting confidence. Aliona blends proven techniques with powerful storytelling to inspire the transformation in both personal and professional spheres. She has worked with professional and entrepreneurs aiming to cultivate resilience, clarity, and growth of coaching. She enjoys painting and has exhibited her artwork at galleries and events in Toronto and Texas. That was fantastic bio, Aliona, and stays in US.
Thank you for presenting me to the audience, and thank you for joining us. So I'll go ahead and I'll have to just recall how do I present, how do I do my PowerPoint presentation. If I can have maybe a guidance. All right. Thank you for the patience. Present to the audience. So thank you again for the introduction. I want to talk today about success through a leadership mindset. And leadership doesn't start with the positions, it starts with. And what I mean by that, it's not just for those with a title, it's about how we choose to think, respond, and how we lead ourselves and others, regardless of our role, of our positions. Either we're CEOs, mothers, just a sister, or just, the next neighbor that maybe needs to help someone in need. So we need to focus on the long-term goals, not just short terms. So what we're going to do today, I wanted to introduce as well just a quick about myself. I'm certified mindset coach, NLP practitioner, transformational speaker, business mentor as well. I help entrepreneurs and creators to break through self-limiting beliefs expert in reprogramming the mind, emotional intelligence, leadership. I had the pleasure to be in Paris at another conference with Win. It was absolutely amazing. Feature in the magazines and work internationally with clients who are ready to make a change and create visibility. But my story, before today, I used to think that I was not ready. I was afraid to show up. I had my fears. I was keep hiding in a shell because this is what I felt safer. And I was worried about the judgment and the rejection that I'm not enough, what I'm going to do. So I was not sure how to build this leadership mindset to move forward, to make a change, and to achieve my dreams. But deep inside me, I always knew that I was meant for more. I just didn't really know how to step into it. And what happened just 2 weeks ago, I had the pleasure to step into the biggest room of my life because I said yes. I embrace my challenges. I embrace my self-doubt. And I was able to actually deliver in a room full of diplomats and leaders with consuls from France, from US, from Italy, and then Netherlands. We had an event in Toronto, Canada. And this was a proven time that, I was able to step out of the shelf, to embrace all my challenges, and to be part of one of the biggest room in my life that I was able to connect and share my story and my insights. So why leadership matters? It's really the hidden engine behind a happy, successful life. And not just in business and career, but also the personal levels, how we connect with our partners, how we connect with our family members, and just the community that we are part of it. Because we believe that shapes, it's what we really achieve, and it's how we're showing up every day. So what we'll uncover today, how to stay grounded while leading in a fast-paced world, the 3 key mindsets, how to overcome these challenges, overcoming imposter syndrome on my way, few mindset threads that separate from average performance and how you can be exceptional leader and to manage in each area of your life, and a quick exercise that I would like to also introduce and maybe shift the mindset a little bit and get you on the next road we like to get after this global summit that we have. So leaders, how they can stay grounded while driving innovation results, because we are surrounded by AI and that's not going to go anywhere. We need to embrace this because this is how we stay grounded. So I'm going to talk about 3 different steps: self-leadership and audit, because I feel like every day you can audit yourself to see how you can do better, how you can progress, clarity and purpose, and intentional recovery, how you're stepping back from your stuckable moment. And how can leaders stay grounded? It's really taking a few minutes every day to do an audit, to reflect what's keeping you back, the inner check-ins every few minutes, even in the morning before you're checking your phone. It can really set up the tone for the day and also keep you concentrated to what you want to achieve for that, the most hours of your day. Clarity of purpose. You really how to anchor and to guide decision, how to stay focused on sometimes when you're so pressured. And intentional recovery is to acknowledge and pause really, because this is a space for lead. And sometimes taking a step back, it really allows you time to think, to reset and recharge. The key mindset that impact leadership success are really an abundant mindset, a grow mindset, and agile mindset. And I'm just going to go over each category so you can differentiate each area. So abundance mindset, what this means, we are fear of competition and we're always automatically trying to compare to so many others because we want to be successful and we want to achieve specific projects, goals, dreams, relationship. But really what I have noticed that when you let go of the competition and to step into collaboration with others around you, it's a different state. It's a different stage because you are welcoming new opportunities, because abundance mindset, there is a room of your voice, but also understanding how you impact others and collaborate, not being a competition. So leaders with this kind of abundant mindset, they don't really hold back. They'll believe that there is enough room for success because everyone is unique in their own way. Everyone has something to offer. And it's a great mindset, an abundance mindset, when you collaborate, when you share your ideas, you work on creativity, you network with people around the globe, you create opportunities, and you succeed as one. So what I wanted to say, that opportunities are plentiful for everyone, is really how we look at this. Growth mindset. Failure, it's inevitable, but it's really how you embrace this fear and don't be afraid of it, because it's a stepping stone when you actually fear, because it's a sign that you are growing to the next level. Because every challenge, we know that it's a doorway to evolution, and everyone on this platform had so many challenges throughout their course of life. It's inevitable, especially in 2025, when I heard so many presentations before about, isn't about being perfection, it's about to adapt and progress, but also, decide what makes you happy, what makes you bring in that energy. Is that, a hair color, or a walk, or a talk to your best friend, or any other thing that you can anchor that feeling to grow your mindset and to adapt to the surroundings that you are. Agility mindset. The world is changing fast. And as I mentioned, this is so inevitable. We need to see this as a perspective, and we need to really embrace it, because those who not embrace it, they'll be left behind. And again, it's nothing to do with the competition. It's only because you want to have your tools, your techniques to succeed whatever area you want. And that's inevitable, because you'll have to be flexible, you'll have to embrace changes, and you'll have to adapt to the AI world. Because great leaders and leaders with a mindset is really, yes, we see the long-term goals, but we know that we're accepting and adapting as we go on a short-term goal. And this is, I can just give you a quick story about myself. Even when 5 years ago I went through difficult divorce and assault by myself in lockdown, my mind was not in a growth state. It wasn't an abundance mindset. I didn't see myself as any leader, and not a leader with a title. I was not able to see me as a leading person to lead my own life, to take ownership for who I am and what I want to achieve and do in this life. So really, I had to make changes and to understand that really, when I take the initiative and I have a leadership mindset, this is when I can break through through barriers, through challenges, through opportunities, through network, and not be afraid to be seen, to speak, to show my voice, to share my ideas, and to connect with so many wonderful people around the world. How can emerging leaders overcome imposter syndrome? And this is such a hot topic, because everyone has its own way that they overcoming. In my view, it's knowing that it's normal. It's because you can to accept your position and talk back the doubt. Take actions anyway, regardless of your feelings, of your emotions, and celebrate that small win, because by celebrating a small win, you already overcoming, that feeling of what you might do at the moment. As I mentioned, no is the normal. It's not, it's really not be hard on yourself to think that you're not qualified for a specific job, opportunity, projects, maybe something like this going live, because it takes so much courage and so much preparation to put together a presentation, to be on live camera, to be able to connect with people around and not be afraid that you're going to be judged or be, not understood, or your message is not clear. Even the top CEOs and speakers around the globe, they do have their own experience of self-doubt. So really embracing that this is a normal. and it's really okay to feel the way you feel. But it's about really to reframe that, and not just who I am to lead, but actually, I have done the work. I already have some experience. I already have something to bring to the table. I'm already someone already, because I was, nobody was born ready, but you are becoming that person of you today by going through life situations, and you're already doing the work automatically. And you're already bringing value, because, as I said, everyone has its uniqueness in your own way. Every idea is a great idea as long as you have this confidence to express yourself and take actions anyway. You cannot wait until you're ready. If you wait until you're ready, you can keep stuck forever, because confidence is really what breaks through actions. It's not before, it's to do before you think, because if you're gonna stick into that thinking mode, you can stay stuck there forever. So start small. Take that mic like we're doing today here. We are embracing some challenges, maybe whatever can happen, difficulties, technical, or even time zones, because some of us wake up so early. We had to change our day, our plans to make it here. So here we go. We have reasons to applaud everyone here and to be happy, because I'm sure everyone has overcame something to be able to be with everyone on this virtual stage. So share the idea and step forward. Celebrate the small wins. Each time you show up, it really counts. Even whatever you do in your field, a small post, a pitch, a meeting, or even a brave decisions. Do something you never done it before. For me, for example, I never painted before, and art has really saved my mind and really opened a new dimension for me. It took some courage to make paintings, to drive to start expressing my vision, my creativity in canvas. But by doing that, I had exhibits in Toronto, and I had exhibits in other countries around the world. And that one small brave step really has shown me that I can actually do more about it. The great thing is that the feeling that you have, it's inevitable. It's really boosts your energy, your confidence in you overcoming this imposter syndrome anyway. So you build a momentum for a long time, not just in a step by step. I wanted to show some commenting beliefs that everyone might have, or some of you might recognize in this. I'm not qualified enough. I have to have it all before I figure out, before I start. I have low self-esteem. If I speak up, I look judged, or I'm afraid to speak up. I'm too quiet to stand out. So really, all of this are just some points. Everyone has their own limiting beliefs, but it's really how we reframe this limiting beliefs with a powerful statement and change them to ours. So I want to do a quick exercise, and this quick exercise is called the Leadership Identity Mirror. The reason of this quick exercise, I want you to take a few minutes to identify maybe one limiting belief that is holding you back to really go further, above and beyond whatever you wanted to succeed, and I want to rewrite them. So I embrace you to take 1 minute or even a few seconds to identify one common limiting belief that's holding you back, and I want to rewrite it. So, for example, if when my life right now is not works, what keeps you silent? How can we get you unstuck? I want to reclaim the mic. I want you to reclaim this limiting belief. So instead of, seeing yourself at the lower level, I want you to take the initiative. I want you to see yourself as the leader you always dreamed about. And as I mentioned, it's not about a title, it's about how you think, how you action, and what you do with this state of mind. So I want to have maybe 2-3 volunteers from this audience. If you can have this shot here, and you can post your limiting beliefs and how you're going to reframe them to you. So I want to do this. If you take a minute to take a quick deep breath in, close your eyes. You have the option if you wanted to stand or sit, but visualize this limiting belief and acknowledge that this limiting belief, it's not defining you, who you are. And speak it loudly or silently or maybe on the paper, but speak it out. I wanted to let them go. And visualize the new version of you, that it's taking you that space here today to embrace your new leadership mindset and to go further, at least one step. And I actually prepared a quick poll for you here that I wanted to share in the chat. And I don't know what usually goes the poll, so I'm thinking maybe I can just do in the chat. I'm just gonna add in the chat. You can have this poll, you can see if it's number 1 or number 2 or number 3. I wanted to challenge yourself as the new leader or aspiring leader. And I wanted to see what's holding you back, staying confident when things are uncertain, and maybe speak up and being seen, or maybe you need to manage that energy and avoiding burnout. And maybe you need to find clarity on the next step, how you can build that leadership mindset to identify yourself as a mirror yourself and really step forward, with clarity, with intention, with new vision, because I want you to step up as a new version from this conference that we have, great platform to collaborate, to show up, and to participate. And we have Charlene here. Thank you so much. Number 3, finding clarity on the next steps. Well, I'm glad, because I'm sure by the end of the sessions, it's either today or tomorrow, we still have, I believe that everyone is going to walk out with more clarity on the next steps, with new collaborations, with new ideas. We have another one, managing energy and avoiding burnout. Absolutely. And I can recommend here, when you feel like you have the issue to burn your energy, it's really taking a few minutes on a daily basis to understand, okay, I need to be grounded. I want to achieve A, B, C, D. But what is holding me back? What drains my energy? So step back and really close your eyes, or even, take a coffee, take a moment and see what drains you the energy and eliminate those energy. Imagine yourself like a bucket, but a bucket that is broken and has all of this, dripping, water dripping everywhere. So this is you as a human being, draining your energy daily. So you need to fill those holes back. You need to keep your water. You need to keep your battery to function. So it is okay to say no to people, to maybe opportunity that is not at the right time for you, but another opportunity is going to come at the bigger level. Thank you so much, Jenny. Number 2, yes. Number 2, speaking up and being seen. Again, this goes back to imposter syndrome, right? To have that courage. It's okay to acknowledge that for now, you're not 100% ready to speak up and being seen. But talk the self-doubt and acknowledge, because you are already moving one step forward by just realizing this. All right, so 3 mindset threats: ownership, emotional agility, vision thinking. Well, just a quick back. Thank you so much for those who participated and volunteered in my poll. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to share with you the next 3 mindset threats that separate average performers from exceptional leaders. And again, I'm not talking about leaders with titles. I'm talking about ourselves as a leaders to take initiative and really embrace our life, make a change, and change is going to last forever. Because at the end of the day, we want to be happy, whatever we do, whatever happiness means to all of us. So ownership. The leaders, the people, we as human, we need to take full responsibility for own selves, and not just the results, but how we think, how we feel, and how we lead ourselves on a daily basis. That quick second mirror effect exercise, you can see yourself. What's stepping me back? Is the energy? Do I need more confidence? Do I need more purpose? Do I need more clarities? Do I need to understand what are my next steps and what I'm going to do with all of this? Emotional agility. In a fast changing world, it's not about never feeling fear of stress. It's about not getting stuck. It's about know how to center ourselves, how to be self-awareness, and how to have mental resilience. And mental resilience, it's not always be ready to function at all levels, but really have a baseline. When you have a situation, when you lose your baseline, your mental resilience, is how I'm going to bring it back, what I'm going to do to move from here to the baseline. So I strengthen my mental resilience to be able to stabilize, to function, to deliver, or maybe whatever you need to do that day. So really identifying this gap, how to stay centered and to shift your mind with calm, even in that chaotic moment that you may have. Vision thinking. The leaders don't just react, they lead from where they're going. Imagine the future, and then you act in alignment, and you have to be ready to see your vision. You can always make it in the reality. With the eye, the technology is evolving, but there's one thing what they can do is replace us as a human, because the future really belongs to leaders who stay human, who are adaptable and emotionally intelligent. I wanted to show you quick things, how to shift your control from curiosity, perfection to progress, quit the fear of mindset, and change your innovation thinking. Yes, I'm over.
Yeah, sorry for the interrupt. We are running out of our time.
1 minute.
Yeah.
One minute. I'll be quick. I just really wanted to leave everyone with this opportunity to shift from control to curiosity, to perfection to progress, building confidence, quit the fear of mindset, change with innovation and thinking. What if I fail? Thinking, how can it be possible? What I can do today to make the change? Live with emotional intelligence. As I said, they cannot replace humans. Connecting with people around the world inspires really what leads us with heart. And that's really advantage and AI cannot replace in any way. So my today presentation might not be enough to truly change your leadership mind, but please go ahead, tag me on Instagram. I would like to maybe have a personalized analysis with you of your current leader mindset. We had some participants, they're not sure about the next steps, or maybe how to gain that energy and not feel the burnout, staying confident when things are uncertain. You may go ahead and scan this QR code. We'd love to stay for any collaborations or network, or even to have a virtual coffee chat and talk about life, talk about plants, art, I don't know, whatever you like in this life, and let's connect. Also, you can find me on Facebook. We can, as I said, we'd love to connect with many people as possible to thrive together, to overcome any challenges, and to succeed as one, because we are wonderful. We've come so far, and it takes so much courage, so much preparation to be able to deliver live in front of so many people. So thank you, WIN team, to allow me to finish my presentation for over a few minutes, and for everyone that was able to stay with me until the end. I really, really appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in other presentations. Few messages. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, everyone on NEMCA. Thank you so much. Thank you, Theodora. Thank you.
That was a fantastic talk. Our audience will gain a lot of knowledge from your presentation. And please stay on the backstage and join in the next session.
I will go back and schedule my next backstage. Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.